Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kudumireva Sarvakardeshi Sarvagam. O Lord Ganesha of curved trunk, large body, and with the brilliance of a million suns, please make all my work free of obstacles. Always, Shri Ganesh Bhagwan Ki Jai.
Namaste, Sitaram. A happy Navratri to you on this auspicious Saturday morning. I would like to welcome you to another segment of Rudraaya, a program that caters to your spiritual as well as your health needs. I am your host, Nisha Sharma. Rudraaya is being brought to you by the kind compliments of Maha Rudradev Mandir, located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 48 in Scarborough. We begin our program this morning with a religious message on Navratri, taken from our holy scriptures and delivered to you by our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma.
We are in the holy period that we celebrate that is called as Navratri. What is the meaning of Navratri? Ratri Ra is that which gives solace. Solace from three types of problems that is called as three: physical, ethereal, and causal. Ratri itself means night. Ratri relieves you and puts you to sleep. No animals themselves ever worry at night. Whether happy or unhappy, everyone finds solace in sleep. In Sanskrit, words themselves, they are connected. Navratri itself implies and it carries two meanings. One, it is called as new night, or it is called as 9 nights. It is said that it takes 9 months for a child itself to be born. The child rests within the womb this period. Similarly, in Navratri, it means to get back towards the self, or what is called a self-referral. Dip into yourself, and when you come out with more creativity, become victorious. The negative forces, the cravings, aversions, they get relief from all of these. Go back to the source of all energy. In Navratri, it is said that Mother Goddess, she is worshipped in many manifestations as Shri Durga, Shri Lakshmi, Shri Saraswati. Though Goddess herself is one, she is worshipped in these three aspects amongst many others. The first 3 nights of the festival, Mata Amba, Jagadamba, Durga Devi is worshipped. On the following 3, Mata Lakshmi, Shri Lakshmi Devi. And then in the last 3, Mata Saraswati. She is remembered and she is worshipped. The following day in this Navratri, it is said that it's called as Vijaya. Vijaya itself means victory. Victory over what? Victory over our own minds. Only then we can have the blessings of Durga, Lakshmi, Shri Saraswati. This morning I would like to share with you some thoughts itself about Ma Durga, Ma Lakshmi, Mata Saraswati. Jai Jagadambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durge Maiya.
Jai Jagadambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durge Maiya.
Jai Jagadambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya. To gain noble virtues itself in life, and all evil tendencies of the mind must be destroyed. And so this destruction is called or represented by none other than Goddess Durga. Durgati Harni means that she is the one that removes and destroys our evil tendencies. Mahishasura Mardini, the destroyer of the Mahishasura, this Rakshas. Mahish itself means a buffalo. Isn't there a buffalo itself that runs rampant in our own mind? The buffalo itself stands or symbolizes that which we call a tamogun, the quality of laziness, the quality of darkness, the quality of ignorance, the quality of inertia. Similarly, we also have these qualities, and have you seen some? At every spare moment, they love to sleep. Although we have a lot of energy and a lot of potential itself within us, we prefer to do nothing. Like the buffalo that sits idle within the water. Devi Bhagavatam and Chandipat itself tells us the greatness of this. Do jo kahe maa wo sab sunenge, din raati tere puja karenge. दुख हो गए माँ वो सब सुनेंगे, दिन रात तेरी पूजा करेंगे. सुख हो या दुख हो हम सब सहेंगे, हर हाल तेरी भक्ति करेंगे. भक्तों की पीरा, भक्तों की पीरा हरने वाली माँ कोटि कोटि प्रणाम. ओ माता तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता.
तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता.
चारों दिशा से भक्ति आशा से भक्तों के पीरा ही. ओ माता तेरी शरण आए, देखो हे अम्बे माता. It is said for knowledge itself to dawn within us, we all have to come and we all have to prepare our mind. And so our mind itself must be pure, it must be concentrated. We must possess single-pointed devotion. And so this purification of the mind is obtained when we remember Mata Shri Lakshmi. In society today, whenever we think of Mata Lakshmi, we think of only money. Counting of gold or counting all of our bills. That's why it is said in Lakshmi Mandir, we tend to find a bigger crowd, especially on the Diwali time, because they believe that wealth itself is associated with Lakshmi Mata. But indeed, what is true wealth? What is real wealth? Even if we have material wealth, but we have no self-discipline or self-control, nor the values of love, of kindness, respect, and sincerity, then all our material wealth will be lost or it becomes destroyed. The real wealth is called the inner wealth of spiritual values that we practice in our lives, by which our minds themselves become purified. Only when we have these noble qualities themselves, friends, devotees, will be able to preserve our material wealth and make good use of it. Otherwise, this money itself that we accumulate or we seek our entire life, it will go to waste. In the Upanishads, Upanishad itself means to sit near. The ancient seers, the rishis, the munis, the sadhus, the saintly one, they never ever ask for material wealth. In the mantra dedicated towards divine, they ask, Mata, bless us with noble virtues. Bless us with a strong body itself. Thereafter, we will work for the wealth that you will bestow upon us. Our true wealth, our true virtues is a symbol of Mata Lakshmi. Shri Shankaracharya, an adept itself in Vedic knowledge, he indicated what was called as the sixth bhaga, or the sixth form of wealth. And he indicates that calmness of the mind, self-control, self-withdrawal, forbearance, faith, and single-pointedness, these are cultivated itself to attain true wealth. And finally, in the form of Shri Saraswati Devi, Mata Saraswati, victory over the mind can be gained only through knowledge. For understanding and assimilating this knowledge itself is represented by Goddess Saraswati. Mata Saraswati is that which represents the highest power within ourselves. There are many types of knowledge in this world. The Vedas themselves tell us about phonetics, astronomy, archery, architecture, economics, and so forth. but they indicate in the end that real, true spiritual knowledge is that which elevates an individual towards a higher thinking. Bhagavan Krishna, he indicates the knowledge of the self is called as the highest. It is called as my vibhuti. In other words, we have knowledge of other subjects and science, but if we do not know ourselves, and this is called the greatest of all laws. Therefore, supreme knowledge itself is only bestowed and represented by the goddess known as Mata Saraswati. Devotees, in a nutshell itself, this is what we call as Navratri. This is what we call as the worship of Shri Durga, Shri Lakshmi and Shri Saraswati Devi. Devotees, I encourage each and every one of you to continue to come again tonight and join with us as we glorify the divine in all her manifestation as we have done on the first night. Navratri itself will conclude on the following Friday from today, where we will be worshipping Ma Amba Jagadamba in her many manifestations, doing Parayan, doing Path itself in her worship, doing Jap, doing Kirtan, doing Bhajan. We invite you to come and join with us. Jaya Durga Lakshmi Saraswati Kali Jagana Mata.
Jai Durga Lakshmi Saraswati Kali Jagana Mata.
Kali Jagana Mata Durga Kali Jagana Mata.
Kali Jagana Mata Durga Kali Jagana Mata.
Kali Jagan Mata Durga Kali Jagan Mata.
Kali Jagana Mata Durga Kali Jagana Mata.
Jai Durga Lakshmi Saraswati Kali Jagan Mata.
Jai Durga Lakshmi Saraswati Kali Jagana Mata.
Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalini Durga Shama Shiva Datri Swaswada Namostute. Om Apad Sumagana Smaranam Kuriyam Karomi Durge Karunarnaveshi Netattatom Bhavayeta Chura Trishnarta Jananim Smarande. Jai Durga Lakshmi Saraswati Kali Jagan Mata. Jai Durga Lakshmi Saraswati Kali Jagan Mata. Bolo Jagadambe Mata ki Jai. Jai Shri Sitaram. Dear devotees, we like to invite you and yours to come and join with us. And every Monday night, we have Maha Rudradev Puja. It starts at 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. where we have Abhishek of the Blessed Lord. Rudram itself is chanted, worship towards the Blessed Lord, Bhagavan Shankara. On every Tuesday night, we celebrate Shri Hanumanji Puja. We start at 7 p.m., we conclude at 8:30 p.m. Again, Shatnam, 108 names of Shri Hanumanji, as well as Hanumanji Chalisa Path, Sankat Mochan Path, Bhajan and Kirtan. On every Friday night, we have Mata Amba Jagadamba Puja. We start promptly at 7 p.m. and conclude at 8:30 p.m. Again, we have 108 names, Mata Amba Puja, Archana, Divine Bhajans, sung in praises of the Divine. All full moon we do perform. Check your local calendars for these dates. Visit Maha Rudradev Mandir .com for more information on these auspicious dates. God blessing.
A special occasion or make one of your dreams come true, then visit Rudraaya Banquet Hall, conveniently located just off the 401 East at 185 Wesley Road South in Ajax. Elegantly appointed in creams and golds, the facility now caters to every nationality. To reserve your special occasion, call now at 905-426-7692 or visit Rudraaya's website at www.rudraaya.ca. Electrical and auto body needs, contact Kevin at Final Touch Automotive Body Shop. Located at 32 Bryden Drive in Toronto, Final Touch specializes in collision repair and restoration services for all types of vehicles. With staff of over 25 years of experience, Final Touch Automotive Body Shop is a one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs. Call Kevin now at 416-566-8856 to book an appointment. My dear viewers, welcome to our health segment of Rudraaya. I have here with me Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon. And Dr. Ramkisoon, from our last week's program, we got quite a bit of great feedback from our viewers regarding the health segment. They've actually sent a few questions for you to answer in today's program. Okay, so the first one of the questions the viewers wanted to know what are some of the unique health challenges facing the South Indian and West Indian communities?
This is an excellent question. This is a very relevant topic amongst our viewers, but it's also a very important topic amongst the medical community in recent years. There is a steadily increasing South Asian population in Canada, and it's predicted that by 2017, the South Asian and the West Indian population is going to be the largest minority group in Canada. The recent studies have actually shown that the South Asian and West Indian communities have a higher risk of certain health conditions as compared to other ethnicities.
And Dr. Ramkisoon, what are some of the health conditions that have higher rates in our population?
An excellent question. There are three major health conditions that studies have shown to have higher rates within the South Asian community. The first being diabetes, the second being dyslipidemia or cholesterol abnormalities, and most importantly is cardiovascular disease. There are many reasons for these higher rates. However, recent studies have suggested that there is a genetic predisposition to higher rates of these diseases amongst the South Asian population.
I know that you will be speaking about each of these topics in upcoming Health Corner segments of Rudraaya. But tell us briefly about these diseases that we are at a higher risk for.
Absolutely. So firstly, the South Asians have some of the highest rates of type 2 diabetes of any ethnic population. This is 4 times higher than the national average. It is actually estimated that 1 in 3 South Asians will develop some form of diabetes in their lifetime. The South Asian diet may actually be a contributing factor since it tends to be higher in refined carbohydrates and also in higher glycemic index foods. And this increases our blood glucose concentration. The second is dyslipidemia. This actually specifically refers to a disorder of the various cholesterol levels within the blood. The South Asian community actually have higher levels of the LDL cholesterol, which is our bad cholesterol, and we tend to have lower levels of the HDLs, which is our healthy cholesterol. And finally, one of the most important health conditions amongst the South Asian population is the higher prevalence of cardiovascular disease, and that includes both heart disease and stroke. Many recent studies have actually focused on this important topic, specifically to the cause of these higher rates amongst the South Asian population. What they have found is that the increased risk is not just explained by diet, sedentary lifestyle, or even higher rates of diabetes and dyslipidemia alone. It seems that there actually is a genetic predisposition to actually developing cardiovascular disease in our population.
Dr. Ramkisoon, what about the rates of obesity in the South Asian population? How do these compare to the general population?
Absolutely. So the overall rates of obesity amongst the South Asian population does not vary that differently from the general population. But what we tend to have is more of abdominal obesity, which is sort of the central obesity and fat around our internal organs. This abdominal obesity has been proven to put it at a higher risk for major health complications such as developing type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease.
What can we look forward to in upcoming segments of Health Corner?
Absolutely. So this is, in upcoming segments, we're actually going to talk about all these various health topics. We're going to talk about all these important health conditions that are very prevalent within the South Asian and West Indian communities. and we're going to discuss how you can actually reduce your risk of acquiring some of these diseases, and if you already are suffering from one of these particular diseases, how you can best cope and deal with it on an ongoing basis.
Okay, so thank you, Dr. Ramkisoon. There you have it, folks. Dr. Sachin Ramkisoon on Rudraaya. Thank you very much, Dr. Ramkisoon.
Thank you for having me.
As we celebrate the season of Navratri, we will listen to a bhajan by one of our youths on the worship of Maha Durga Mata.
मंदिर के आया माता रानी के भवन में, मंदिर के आया माता रानी के भवन में, मंदिर के आया माता रानी के भवन में, बड़ा सुख पाया, बड़ा सुख पाया माता रानी के भवन में, मंदिर के आया माता रानी के भवन में। मैं जानूं वैष्णव माता तेरे उच्च भवन की माया, भैरव बड़ क्रोध में आके माँ तूने त्रिशूल उठाया, प्रभुत चाहत तूने शक्ति का रूप दिखाया, भक्तों ने भाई पे मैया तेरे नाम का भवन बनाया, बड़ा सुख पाया, बड़ा सुख पाया माता रानी के भवन में, मंदिर के आया माता रानी के भवन में। तेरे तेज ने ज्वाला मैया जब उज्जैन फैलाया, चाह अकबर नार के पेड़ों तेरे दरबार में आया, तेरे जगमग ज्योत के आगे श्रद्धा से शीश झुकाया, तेरे भवन की शोभा देखी सोने का चाँद चढ़ाया, बड़ा सुख पाया, बड़ा सुख पाया माता रानी के भवन में, मंदिर के आया माता रानी के भवन में। चिंतपूर्णी माता तेरी महिमा सबसे न्यारी, तेरा दास को दर्शन तू भक्तों की है प्यारी, जो करे माँ तेरा चिंतन तू चिंता हर दे सारी, तेरे भवन पे चोली पड़ के चलता है सभी पुजारी, बड़ा सुख पाया, बड़ा सुख पाया माता रानी के भवन में, मंदिर के आया माता रानी के भवन में, मंदिर के आया माता रानी के भवन में।
Please join us tonight as our Navratri Yagna continues with Pandit Ravi Sharma. The mandir is located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 48 in Scarborough. We will be back after these messages. A special occasion or make one of your dreams come true? Then visit La Roya Banquet Hall, conveniently located just off the 401 East at 185 Wesley Road South in Ajax. Elegantly appointed in creams and golds, the facility now caters to every nationality. To reserve your special occasion, call now at 905-426-7692 or visit Rudraaya's website at www.rudraaya.ca. Electrical and auto body needs, contact Kevin at Final Touch Automotive Body Shop. Located at 32 Bryden Drive in Toronto, Final Touch specializes in collision repair and restoration services for all types of vehicles. With staff of over 25 years of experience, Final Touch Automotive Body Shop is a one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs. Call Kevin now at 416-566-8856 to book an appointment.
Now we are going to listen to a classical bhajan by one of our youths from Maha Rudradev Mandir.
My dear viewers, I hope you've enjoyed today's segment of Rudraaya. We have now come to the end of Rudraaya. We'd like to thank our kind sponsors at Maha Rudradev Mandir, as well as our executive producer, Gary Khan. Please visit us at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 48 in Scarborough. A special invitation to join us for our Navratri Yagna that commenced on Wednesday, September 24th and concludes on Friday, October 3rd. We have puja, bhajans and religious lectures each night from 6:30 to 9 p.m. For more information, please visit our website at www.maharudradevmandir.com or email us with your feedback and comments at maharudradevmandir@gmail.com. Have a blessed week. Namaste.